Well, it's a gloomy day in Essex today, so I'm rain on me, tsunami.
Look who it is. It's our favourite Essex girl, CHERYL Hole. How are you?
Darling, I'm fabulous. How are you?
I'm alright. Zoom chats are a bit surreal though, aren't they? How are you coping with them all?
Do you know what? It's been 27 months. It's like Titanic. It's been 84 years. But do you know what? I think we're all used to it. It's the new norm. We're just having a camp old time, just virtually now.
Yeah. Well, we can see where you live. We're in your dressing room, which is quite exciting.
My Essex boudoir, which was our dining room.
You shouldn't say that.
Oh, it was a perfect illusion, in the words of Gaga.
This is the thing with Zoom, because we can see what your house is like. Although, admittedly, there's not a lot we can see apart from your costumes. So that's good enough, though, I think.
Yeah, it's the pride and joy of this room right now, because the rest of it is a pigsty.
Well, you've made a really good decision, because a lot of people will be, oh, check out the decor. Look at that decor. That's not what I had in mind for CHERYL Hole.
You don't want to see our decor. Lots of plants, though.
So life in lockdown, how's it been for you?
Do you know what? I've actually really enjoyed it. It's given me a chance to pause, reflect, and plan the next chapter of the Sheds. And it's actually given me an opportunity to do things that I've always wanted to do in lockdown that I never thought I could, and it's given me the time to stop. Like, I made a podcast which I never thought I'd be able to, and here we are.
Well, it's about girl bands, isn't it?
Well, you know what? I'm just playing to my strengths, and there's not a lot of knowledge up in my little noggin, so I've got to play to my strengths, which is my inside-out pop culture references with all the girl groups ever. Oh, it is my passion. It is my driving force, and to chit-chat about it every week is just really fun.
I want to know about your face mask. Is it a Glamorous one?
My face mask?
Yeah, face mask for lockdown when you go out and you go to the shop.
My face covering. I have got quite a few just to go with whatever outfit I'm wearing. So I've got like a plain black one if it's like a head-to-toe black attire. I've got a black paisley print one. I've got a queer pride one as well. And I've got an emergency mask in my car just in case I get caught out, because she's like, have I got my phone? Have I got my keys? Have I got my mask?
Of course, you've got to stick them in the washing machine. I mean, I've only got the one, just the black one, which is, it's not bright enough.
Shall I bring out a Sheds one and then we could all have a party?
See, I'm a bit of an old goth.
I never dipped my toes into the goth world. I went all black because it's slimming, and after lockdown, that's all I've got to do.
I love it. Dip my toes in. It's like you'll get some nasty disease.
And
We've got to talk about your show because it's this weekend. I think it's exactly what people need right now, isn't it?
A lot of people have gone through a lot of ups and downs at the moment. I think anything that sparks a bit of joy just brings happiness to everybody, and I just want to be able to put that back out into the world. I'm such a positive person. I don't like to harp on negativity or give that any mind, so I just like to put it back out into the world.
And isn't it a historic first as well, much like Drag Race UK, I suppose, the first UK drag race?
That was a moment in time. I mean, I'm very grateful for that opportunity. But yeah, I think it is a first. We've seen a lot of shows up and down the country in different variants and forms, but in terms of a drag show, I think we're putting our toes down there and making it the first in the UK.
Yeah, so it's Gals Aloud and it's live at the drive-in, because that's what we've got to do now. We've got to adapt, haven't we? It's got to be, you know, kind of social distancing and everything, which obviously you're adhering to.
Oh, 100%. And it's like the Promise video all over again. People are in their cars. They're only in their bubble. People are outside. We're not indoors. So it's just ticking boxes where we need to and still being able to put on a camp old show. At the end of the day, we like to keep things fresh. We're in 2020, so we've shook up the show a bit. So there's some new surprises for the good old regulars. But if you haven't seen Gals Aloud, it is basically a drag pop concert with lots of comedy, sass, and we're still looking for Nadine's missing passport. Do you know what? Nadine was the first one that I met, and I was just like in awe. There's a picture of me just watching her speak, because I could, if Nadine Coyle did audiobooks, I would listen to every single one of them. She was just in awe that we were keeping the spirit of Gals Aloud alive, and somebody that has such a passion, and they were there for my crucial growing up years, so they've always got a near and dear spot in my heart.
But are you still waiting for the seal of approval from the other girls, particularly Cheryl? I mean, that's probably the most important woman, isn't it, that could give you the big tick?
Well, who knows? They might be hiding in their car at the drive-in. They might be coming to see. Well, I put on the show of a lifetime every time I put on a show. But if I knew one of them was there, I'd be like...
Now, can we discuss Canada's Drag Race? We know, of course, you were part of the UK's Drag Race. What are you making of the Canada's version of the show? Have you been watching? Well, it's a stupid question, really, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I've been watching. I have to say that the queens, the talent is beyond. All of them are so talented. And obviously, people have had 12 seasons, 13 if you count UK as well as normal seasons, and then we won't go into All Stars because we're on 47. I quite like the passing of the cards to decide who goes home. I mean, some of the judging has been controversial, but you know what? Here we are.
Yeah, it's brutal, isn't it? Do you think it's brutal?
In the words of that TikTok song, I'm a savage.
It does feel like you can't keep up with all these different versions of Drag Race. It's like, it is a machine, isn't it?
It's a very well-oiled machine, and you know what? I will watch Drag Race all year round. As long as there's some campery on the TV, I'm there.
Now, we mentioned just before we started recording that you're very excited about Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga. Tell us what's happening. It's soon, isn't it? A couple of weeks.
Well, here I am in my Rain On Me look because it is a very gloomy day at Essex. But I'm so buzzed to see them performing. It'd be the first VMAs... No, the VMAs will be the first Chromatica live performance, so I'm going to be there. Like,
now we saw Cheryl Hole doing Piers Morgan's life stories on TV. I reckon there's an audience out there for Cheryl Hole's life stories. Is that something you'd be interested in doing? With a different host,
I mean,
obviously.
It'd be a very boring life. Oh yeah, I'm blocked on Twitter by him, so I don't think he even want to talk to me. Sorry, honey, I'm not doing it. But honestly, if people want to listen to my life stories, they're more than welcome to. I mean, when we're not in drag, it's me and my fiance Hayden sitting on the sofa watching MasterChef. So,
digging deep into areas of your life that we've never known about before.
Well, there's a lot behind this hole.
That could be another video completely.
Well, I'm not sure anybody wants to see that one.
Okay, we've got a quick fire round of questions for you if you're up for this.
I'm ready, and I said that with some determination.
Okay, would you rather spend months in lockdown with the Vivian or Davina De Campo?
Oh, you can't do that to me. I think I'm going to do months of lockdown with Viv because Davina's laugh first thing in the morning is a lot to deal with. So.
And I just laughed with probably one of the worst laughs ever as well. She's got competition. Would you rather be in a onesie or in your dress all day?
Oh, onesie. If I could make a drag onesie, I would. I love a jumpsuit.
Okay, would you rather meet Donald Trump or Boris Johnson?
Hard pass. Hard pass on both. Both terrible.
Mind you, we're not saying all day, just like maybe a couple of minutes. Who could you stick for a couple of minutes?
If I had to, it'd be Boris.
That person cannot be me.
Would you rather reconcile with Liam Payne or Jean-Bernard Fernandez-Versini?
Oh, Liam Payne. Liam Payne all day, every day. Liam Payne was always my favourite One Direction.
Out of all the boys?
Well, you know, him, Harry, Niall. You know, actually, it's very hard. No, I will go with Liam over Fernandez-Versini.
Top tips for staying glamorous.
Always have a glam brolly for any occasion. You know, a clear one for a universal outfit, a very strong sturdy black one for a power look, and then maybe like a camp one, like one of those rainbow ones that all the school teachers used to have. I mean, I'm not one to be giving style tips, but here we are.
Listen, Cheryl, it's fantastic to chat with you. Thank you so much for spending time in your little dressing room there, stroke dining room.
It was my pleasure, darling.
Good luck for the weekend. It is Gals Aloud, live at the drive-in, the Troubadour, Saturday night. And it starts at 10.
Party starts right here.